Brad with EcoSpeed from Portland, Oregon, and we build electric assist systems for recumbents. We do recumbent specific, trike specific, and also cargo bikes and uprights. Today we got the Lightfoot Rambler E, which is Lightfoot brand's electric bike model, and we're using a mid-drive that we create that fits specifically to this bike, and you can see it work right now. So what makes this system different from a hub motor is that by putting it in the middle of the chain line, when the rider is pedaling, the bike's rolling, and it's just like riding a normal bike. The motor is actually not engaged. There's a roller clutch in here, so while you're spinning the bike, it's much like riding a normal bike. You're not fighting the centrifugal force of having a rotating mass in your wheel. When you hit the power, I'm gonna hit the power now. The power works together with the rider, but it doesn't force the pedals to move around, which could knock your feet off the pedals. So it's not just about that's how it works. The real big deal is that when you're running the chain in the middle, you get to use all the gears in the back. So when I switch gears, each gear I go into has the motor power. That translates into being able to climb a really steep hill and still have power and be in your smooth power band, but also when you get to the top of the hill and you want to cruise at a good cruising speed, you can shift down and shift up and have good performance at that speed as well. So we have a good range between climbing and commuting fast. Top speed, well, it's not about top speed, but you can get over 30. That's easy. But what it's about is that you have power to get off the stop sign, to get through the intersection, to get started and get your momentum going, even when you're carrying a load or having a heavy bike, and going up hills. Hills are kind of tough to keep your momentum up with, but when you add this, you just zoom right up. So yeah, this is our EcoSpeed Lightfoot Rambler.
I'm Tad Beckwith from EcoSpeed and the VP of Marketing and Sales. This is an example of the electric mountain drive Type 2. It's a boom-mounted electric assist. It's a chain drive or basically uses the gears of the trike. You can see a freewheeling crankset here allows you to run just in motor-only operation, and a freewheel at the end of the motor allows you to run just pedaling without actually engaging the motor. This particular kit is on a Steintrike and with a New Vinci internal hub in the rear, and you can see right here the controller is mounted. This is a controller that's programmable by us at this point, but basically can set to different power levels, adjust a variety of things with the software. Also has things built into it like overheat protection, so if you're climbing a long steep hill on a hot summer day, it will actually bring the power down just slightly as it gets to a certain temperature so you can make it up and over the hill. Also has other features like it will set voltage according to the battery that you put on it, 24, 36, and 48 volts. And there's a toggle switch here to set two different power settings. So you could set it to an off-road setting and an on-road setting. And that's the electric mountain drive Type 2.
Boiler, eh? Okay. But Good.
Not,
Very good.
Way over not that much better.
It's too much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I do.
Well, thank God you put the barrier up. I'd be in the zoom factor. I'd be gone. Jeez.
So what do you think about it?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I don't know what I'm more impressed with, the motor or the suspension.
Yeah. This is a good match.
Because that works both ways, you know what I mean? It's almost mistake-proof.
I was very impressed by it. The
motor actually contributes a lot more than I thought it would. You know, when you slow down pedaling because you have to go around something and then you don't want to have to pedal back up to speed, you can just zip back up with the motor if you're going to try and go longer distances with it. I think it'd make it so you can go longer more comfortably because you don't have to worry about accelerating up to speed quite so much, which is where most of your energy would go. You can use the motor to accelerate up to speed and then just lope along at whatever you're comfortable at. And if anything comes up where you have to slow down and speed back up, you can use the motor to do it.